So we stayed the night here in 118. It's a nice parking lot. Like we got in the corner. A lot of wildflowers. Today is supposed to rain. Cold front is coming in. Tonight's going to drop into the 40s. So we were trying to decide whether to do the backpack. This morning Dave said we already had decided to do it, but I don't remember that. Did you brush your teeth? I'm pretty wiped for yesterday. Yesterday's climb was 2,100 feet, and it says even on the LT over rough terrain, so it was really rough terrain. So, of course, I hate to walk away from the camper. This was the parking lot. It's in a little bit from the road. This car was here all night. I think he's backpacking. It's hard to leave the truck and go on a backpack, especially when it's going to rain today. The cold front's moving in 40 degrees tonight. Sudden drop. So we just crossed 118. As you can hear, that's 118. Southbound. The logbook over there was full. We couldn't log in. There's no paper. So we're southbound. We're going to see Devil's Gulch. It's a big rocks jumble. Ritterbush Lookout. Spruce Camp, which used to be called Ritterbush Camp a long time ago. And then we got to make it to Cariliss Camp. The Cariliss Camp was last year in June of 2024. We were planning to backpack in and out to this Spruce Ledge camp, but we bailed out at Cariliss because it was really humid. We decided to take a road back. Luckily someone gave us a ride because the road seemed like it was going to be, it was actually horrible. On my map it showed it not that bad. I thought it was like a little dirt road, but they were all paved roads, so we had the brake problem. So we got to meet Cariliss Camp. Today is supposed to, it's humid now, supposed to be showers and wind and then a cold front. 40 degrees tonight. View yesterday was better, of course, but that's unexpected drop. What is that down there? Is that water?
That's water down there.
I don't remember crossing any water.
That must be the gulch.
Well, I don't know how we're going to get across that. I must not cross that unless there's a bridge. Oh, I think I see a bridge. So far it's hazy. It's humid. Yeah, okay, Ritterbush Lookout. There we are. It's a sign.
Oh, there's a sign for it.
Ritterbush Lookout.
Pretty steep descent.
Oh my god. This is steep. So this drop down from Ritterbush was all steps they made. Hundreds of them, and steep too. There's a little breeze blowing, but it is going to rain today. So this is the Circle Trail, Babcock back to parking lot. Having Devil's Gulch. Temperature's still warm, humid, sunny. Supposed to be a 70% chance of rain sometime today, and then a cold front. Every time we're on the LT, we always find underwear. There's a pair over there, men's shorts, underwear. But last time we were in that one shelter, it was full of women's underwear, Taylor Lodge. I think the LT must see the undie trail, where people lose their underwear. Yes, this is the gulch.
Gulch.
Got a ladder through some rocks. Once in a while there's a cool breeze.
Yeah, there is.
Then it's humid again.
was going to film this going up, but I didn't realize it was already on.
Well, I guess we filmed that whole thing where I was saying you probably don't know how to use the camera.
Probably.
Probably filmed the whole hike though. I got too much film. Was it filming or was it just on?
It was filming.
Oh no. Maybe we're gonna have too much footage. At least leave the camera on. That's too bad. Really bad. I mean, we've seen worse, but I wouldn't say it's easy or fun. Not the whole thing.
I don't know. It's a big rock up ahead of me, but I think that was the gulch. That just might have been it.
We thought that ladder back there was it, the whole gulch. I was like, well, people say it's fun. I was like, okay, well, if that was it, I guess it's fun. It's humid though. I'm more kind of worried about when the rain is going to come. But there's a sign there that says Devil's Gulch, so we're not even actually in it yet. You could let me get out of the way.
Well, go ahead, go.
Go ahead, go around me. Jam down on my knees that hard. I'm fearful of my knees.
This is neat, huh? Goes through this cave.
So that's some of the gulch. That ladder back there wasn't a gulch. I was like, oh well, yeah, that was good. It was pretty cool inside of here. I don't even want to come out because it's nice and cool inside this cave. I like this cool air in here. It's quite a cave. I think it's a bigger cave actually than even the notch in the arm. You have to squeeze through smaller caves. Well, this is a big cave. Tall ceilings.
How you doing? Okay.
It's very hazy, but Dave's way up there climbing the rocks on the other side. Pretty brutal. A lot of cliffs though. That's definitely an interesting feature. The trail went this way, but it doesn't go this way.
I'm trying to record this going up, attach it to my pack as we're going up. So you can see in the video, I mean, it's really shaky going up. Camera keeps looking to the side this way, looking to the side that way. As you can see by these rocks and stuff like that, you got a lot of like rocks to go over. That climb up there was pretty bad. The whole like notch section inside here is pretty darn horrendous. I think I can hear Lori trying to climb up the rock over there. Someplace down there, I think. Unless she's still inside the wrong area. Oh, there, I think I see her head. There's her head. There's your head. You went down the wrong. You thought you could cut through that area, huh? Not have to climb up that. No, that other path right there. I saw that path too. I was like, that's not the trail though. I saw the blaze on top of these rocks. I was like, that probably doesn't go up there. Yeah. Well, you had a little off adventure then. Well, it's not as bad as the notch, but.
You're 20 years younger on the notch.
Hmm.
I'd say the gulch was fairly hard because you got kind of steep drop off. There's one boulder back there that I had to almost fell while I was filming. I had to climb like on my knees. This part's bad because you got to drop down and then up.
So that was the notch, or whatever they called that. What was it? The gulch. That was the gulch.
Pretty hard. Got a couple pieces. You see the big boulders up there? Look at that.
Yeah, I filmed those. Well, we made it to Spruce Ledge Camp, 830 feet off the trail. We still have 6.6 miles to get to Cariliss. It's gonna be a long ways. Doesn't even mention the gulch here. So the trail goes up that right there to the shelter.
Oh, made it to Spruce Ledge. Wow.
Yeah, made it.
Uh-oh, I think that's a water source. So the sky's gotten overcast. Dave doesn't think it's going to rain right now, but it looks pretty bad to me. Actually, I feel a little chilly now that I'm sweaty, and we stopped. But we ate lunch here. There's no view. I said, why don't we stop at a view? We didn't go to Spruce Peak Shelter because we're coming back the same way. It was a hard climb. Yeah. Like 0.6 straight up.
0.6 straight up.
Straight up. There wasn't any rocks, but the dirt was going down. That thing would be, the dirt would just give away on that. So now, I believe we got to go a while and then like a hump down and then like a taller one and then down to Cariliss Camp. We met one thru hiker, northbound. She said that there was a college group staying at Cariliss for the weekend, but maybe they left because tonight's Sunday night, I don't know. But we're going to keep moving. I think it's going to rain. 70% chance. Totally overcast. It's supposed to be cold, and it's supposed to get cold. So it's a viewless top. Bowen Mountain, 2,200 feet. Viewless top.
So now we gotta go down another little...
We gotta go through a little dip and then up a second one. It's not all the way down to the bottom, but there's a dip in between the two. Forgot what the next one is called. Kind of undulating on this Bowen Mountain here. But some areas the ferns are like lying down, like they already had a frost. But it's been super dry here too. They're in a drought. So we don't know what happened to the ferns. Just some areas are, I mean, and there's some hobblebush dead too, so I think it's drought. I mean, the hobblebush is even drying up. Of course, today it's supposed to rain. I don't know, this might be water hemlock. I don't want to get it on my arms. I'm not sure what that is. It's very groaning in here. That's nettle.
Okay, so we made it up here to Brown Mountain S South, so it's 2,290 feet. So we just passed by the group that was staying at the shelter last night, the college students there. So now we're heading down to the camp.
No, there's another mountain.
Huh?
There's another mountain, Butternut. We're going to go down and then up again.
Oh.
There's another mountain between us and the camp.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. We are in Cariliss shelter. We never usually stay in the shelters, but it was so cold today. Water was in my boot, and we didn't bring a lot of dry clothes. And we thought the tent would be warmer, but we went and we came in here and the door's shut. Like, hopefully Dave's snoring is under control. We got one other person in here with us. He's nice, through hiker. I don't think I filmed any of this. So how was your night last night?
Cold. Well, no, actually it wasn't too cold. But my bed pad kept sliding off the bed.
I don't know why it was coming.
It was like sticking out like this out of the bed.
I think this was one of the worst backpacking experiences we had, although White Cap was pretty bad too. But at least this one we had a shelter. White Cap we went into our tent. For White Cap we also had fleece. So everything got soaked. It got cold. We stayed in shelter. Well, I have one more thing to say, and this is on video. Never go backpacking without your fleece shirt and fleece pants or something. I was trying to take a picture of you. So this is where we stayed. We stayed in Cariliss Camp. It's nice the sun is out today. Last night probably was one of my lowest points ever on the trail. We didn't know how many miles we were from the shelter. It had been pouring rain for hours. Temperature dropped from 70 to 40. All the cotton clothing was soaked. We're only out here for one night, but It was awful. We met a southbounder. She's trying to finish it in 13 days. She was nice, so she stayed with us. But none of us wanted to get up that early.
Yeah.
Only when I'm miserable. Well, I'm pretty miserable right now too, but it's nice the sun is streaming in. I have washcloths wrapped around my feet because my boots are still too cold. Dave's rain pants he didn't wear yesterday, so I'll be able to put the rain pants on. Here's breakfast. Nothing like a breakfast though after a cold, wet night. Coffee never tasted so good. Oatmeal, 2 sausages. Sun streaming in the window, a Cariliss shelter. That's a pretty at Cariliss. We actually stayed in the shelter last night. I think last night on the trail was probably my absolute lowest I've ever been on the trail. It started to rain. It got cold. We got saturated. We were trying to pump water last night. I was just freezing cold. We didn't bring enough clothing. We were gonna tent, but it's just too cold. I stayed with one through hiker. That's the back of the shelter.
That was our descent yesterday. We didn't do very much filming. It was raining out. We were soaked. So it goes all the way down. You can see the mountain in the distance over there. It was a steep descent in the rain.
My feet are still wet and cold. My socks are still soaked. These are backpacking socks and they're still soaked.
So now we turn around, now we're going back up it.
Yeah. So we're almost back up Butternut again. This was brutal last night in the rain. We went totally around it. We went like crashing through the brush. Water was streaming down this rock. It was cold. We were saturated. My feet are still wet. Almost went over.
Jeez. That was pretty scary. No.
This moss is all wet today, wow.
So we just came up down there.
It almost looks like there's a view up here. We didn't see anything yesterday.
No. I think there is a view up here. Moose poop.
We saw a lot of moose poop, but we didn't see the moose.
A little bit of a view. An open view.
Wow. Actually, today it looks nice up here. Yesterday was horrible. Oh my god.
There it is, Butternut Falls Mountain. Butternut Mountain.
2,715 feet.
Wow.
There's a view out there today. It's got clear. You want to try to take a photo? So this is top of Butternut Mountain. I was going to put on my wet pants again to try to dry them out. Luckily Dave's rain pants stayed warm. Right now I feel chilly, but that's because we're not moving right now. My feet are still wet. But there's fresh moose poop over here.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of moose poop on this part, but no moose.
Well, we really like that.
I don't know. Well, we don't want to get like trampled or anything. So I noticed yesterday when I said the ferns were down, there was a lot of leaves down. It looks like you're standing in fall. Yeah. But I think they just dropped because it's been so dry. But oh no, not last night it wasn't dry. No. But yeah, it looks like fall. It smells like fall, doesn't it? So we stopped at this basin brook to get water. Someone had put a leaf there to get water in one of those Sawyer filters. So somebody stayed here last night. Actually, somebody has lost a piece of foot tape here, and it was not me. So this is called Basin Brook. I'm pretty sure yesterday it was totally dry, but Dave said there was a puddle yesterday. So there's one little pool in it.
Yeah, but it's coming from someplace. It's coming from underneath the ground.
So we're going to eat lunch here. I thought we were making really great time, but maybe not. I was like, oh, we're flying today. Yeah, yeah. We're making it out. But we're not even back to like the base of the next mountain.
We're still climbing. I forgot the name of this mountain was, but there's a, as I know it's just north and the south side. This part's really, really steep. With the rocks coming up a bit.
Brutal, like a 2,000-foot climb. Yeah. Then a 2,000-foot descent. Then a 2,000-foot climb. And it's steep. Goes way down there. Way up there. So we had a snack up here. I love the white birch. Love the white birch. There's even 2 seats here. We should have had lunch here, but we didn't know that this was here when we originally came. Kind of sat on a rock. No, I don't mean today. I meant on the way out. Just sat on a rock on the way out. But I love these trees. That these white birch are so smooth.
For me on the way in.
So this one's Spruce Peak. It was 830 feet up, 0.4 of a mile off the trail. It was actually a brutal climb up steps. I think all the hikers avoid this one. I mean, everybody we talked to didn't stop at this one. This one's in good shape. It's got a picnic table with a cover. It's got a sign to a lookout over here. Caution, cliffs in front of the bench. Oh, they even roped it off. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. I think you can see the fire tower. Danger sheer drop. I think so. I think we're looking at Buchanan. See on the side of that one there?
See the rocky climb, yeah.
See the thing on the top?
Yeah. Look at this, the tower up there. Because remember it was off the kind of curved around, I guess, and goes in that little notch right there.
Trying to zoom in on the tower, but I can't get it with the camera. But anyways, we're looking right up Buchanan Mountain. That was that 2,000-foot one on the last day. In the gulch again. I wanted to take the side trail out, but Dave didn't want to take it, and now we didn't find it anyway.
I didn't see him go coming off. And where would it go? It had to go up that. No other way. You really have to go up that way. You have to go up that way. There's no other way around the gulch.
Well, go down your hands.
And I saw the blaze, and I came up this rock.
Yeah, because that's where I tried to go over there before.
Yeah. Here, they don't put any rings.
No rings.
This is a tourist place. They don't put any rings.
It's a tourist place that says
They don't put a ladder here.
That says it's fun and easy. Was that fun and easy?
I don't know. I don't know how to call this fun and easy.
Going back through the Devil's Gulch cave again. It's quite a cave. It's good size. You can stand up in here. It's rocky. Slow going. Slow going. We're like on 10 Mile. So that is Muddy Pond. We took the Babcock Trail back. I wanted to see it because I like to see different trails, and it looked like it didn't go up as high as Ridden Bush Lookout, but we're pretty much the same height. I mean, the ALT would be over there. So, and we saw another group of college kids. They look like the same group we saw when we were headed into Cariliss Shelter. They said they were out 3 more nights, so I assumed they were headed towards Canada. And they were coming back on this trail, we think. So we think they just made a circle, now they're just returning somehow. We are back on our rice and tomato. We're very hungry. Very hungry. It was a long 11 miles or whatever, and we shouldn't have taken Babcock's back because it was actually longer. We had to climb up at the end. It's gonna cool off tonight. Actually, we got the windows shut now, except the door's open, but I'm probably gonna shut that during the back.